I'm sorry, Henry, but this interior is just not working for me. It has to go. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and today we're going to be remodeling some of those villager homes which I'm just not a fan of. So let's spruce them up, make them look fabulous and kind of be a bit more fitting with my island. As you can see, I'm joined by a very chirpy Henry today. He is one of my victims. Another one of my victims is going to be Freckles and Pate. So I hope they're not too attached to their homes because they're going to get a whole revamp. Think of it like Extreme Makeover Animal Crossing Edition. We're going with that. Before we get into the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure to join us on the channel. We'd love to have you. And let's get into this. So here is Henry's empty house. The movers have been in, taken out all the furniture and left it a nice blank canvas for me, as if by magic. So for this room, I really want to bring the outdoors indoors, which is why I've gone for the Daisy Meadow flooring, not because I really like daisies, and never used that flooring, so I thought it would be nice. And another way I'm gonna achieve that look is by having a massive kind of window area with this lovely pond vista, because he is a frog. We need to remember that. So he's gonna love looking at the pond where he can go off and splash around in later on. And then I did do this whole thing with the pillars. I wasn't set on the wallpaper, so I tried to change it around and I thought maybe a log cabin-y kind of wallpaper would work better. And then I tried to do all of this pillar, tabletop style thing. And who would have thought that the yellow actually looks a lot more green to me? I don't know if it's just me or if it is just the lighting in this room, but definitely more green. I'm not gonna do like a, what is it? Where they have the dress, you know, the dress that everyone was like, is it blue? Is it gold? It's not one of them, but I do think that they look very green. When building this room, I had this whole idea of adding in ponds from my custom designs. I was super sad when I realized you can't use custom designs in your villager homes when you're redecorating them. So I just wanted to put this in just in case you didn't know that already, but now you do. It's devastating, really. So I'm just trying to work out where I'm going to put Henry's bed. As you saw earlier, I decided to go for the hospital bed because it's got a little bit of green and the white in there. And then I just wanted this corner to be his like bedroom area. There's not a lot you can do with these small rooms. Now we've had so many big rooms, we can really decorate and change the room sizes. So going back to a smaller room was definitely hard work. So this is going to be his little area. I decided to keep some of the pillars and then the countertops for a little while. Didn't last long, and I was going to put a Nordic board or something, a lower table in front of it so I could put some of his belongings on it. This is why I was trying to go through all of these different tables and try and find something that looked good. In the end, I decided to go for one of the dressers. I had a look at some of the other ones trying to decide which ones I liked, and the stair dresser just won me over. And because of that, I decided to get rid of the tabletop counter things behind it and just put it in the gap with the pillars. So I thought that looked nice. And then we're just trying to add some things. The tabletop DJ turntable is the only thing that I kept from his original room, and I decided to keep that just because it's a nice green color, and maybe, you know, on an evening listening to some music, relaxing, so he's able to do that now. And then I'm going to add in a dresser table. I decided to go for the simple one, nothing too fancy, and then trying to incorporate some trees and plants and things in here. As I said, outdoors, indoors, not too over the top. Don't worry, I'm not going to do a azalea build and put loads of vines on the ceiling, don't worry. And then I really was a bit stumped. After doing his bedroom area, I was just a bit like, I don't know what to do. So I tried to put in a sofa area. I thought he needed some sort of like little cozy seating, relaxing area. Didn't like that over there, so I decided to move back over to the left-hand corner and give him a bunny friend. I thought, why not have a bunny friend? So that stayed there for a little bit. I also added an alarm clock on the ruined stool. I didn't want to have another dresser there just because of height, so I thought something low, and that's very natural looking. I thought Henry, being a frog outdoors a lot, I thought he needed some good headwear, so I'm giving him a little bit of a wardrobe on the wall, so he's got hats for all the seasons. He's got his rain hat for when it's raining, his tropical hat for when it's summer, and a little flat cap just for when it's a bit wintry. For his cozy seating area, I decided to just add in the patchwork chair, just keep it quite simple, give him a reading lamp, customize that up, change it out a little bit, and then just gave him some little books and things. At this point, this is where I decided to give the bunny a chop and replace it with a duck. I thought the duck was more fitting. Frogs, ducks, watery animals, we can feel that. So the toy duck went in, and I actually really prefer that. It's just a little bit smaller, a little bit daintier. And then I moved on to the kitchen area. I thought about using the sloppy set, and I did like it, but I don't really use this kitchen enough. So I decided to try and make this work. I don't mind it in this color variation, and it's got everything you could ever need. It's got the stove, it's got the sink. You're onto a winner there. And then I added in the fridge as well. I thought I needed some items to go on top, so added in some nuts, you know, health, got to keep that in mind. So no marshmallows for Henry. And then we needed a dining area. I really didn't know what to go with. I thought maybe something small, but then I remembered from one of the videos we did recently about the wood plank table, and I thought that that was perfect for this build. So I just added in a couple of seats, garden chair. Probably Henry's on a bit of a budget, going with a plastic chair, and then a ranch chair as well, just to mix it up and have two different things. And then I was stumped as to what to put on the table for him. What sort of snacks would he like? I thought soup, quite nice. I like the green bowl, and you can't have jam with your soup, so I had to add some bread and soup, yum. And then over in this corner, I really debated about what to do. And then I was scrolling through, I thought about adding like a little fishing area, but I didn't have the fishing rod stand, which was a little bit upsetting. So I scrolled through my items and I managed to find a fishing rod. So I thought that that would be the best one to go for. And then it's time for some final touches. So I wanted to get in a ceiling item. I decided to go for the spotlights, just so that there was some light in the room, and then just some wall items. I wasn't sure what to go for, so I went for the deer decoration. I thought that that was quite cabiny, and then a dustpan and brush, just so that he can clean up his mess. And here is a fish just for that corner, that fishing corner. I thought that worked out well. And then just a nice little log clock and some plants. There we go. And then just a mum's art painting as well. I love this one. So I think we're almost nearly there. I'm pretty happy with it for now. I wanted to make some further changes, but I was like, am I just being over the top? It's a small room. I want him to be able to get around. So we left it at that. Next up, we're on to Freckles' house, and this is what it looked like before. Definitely not really what I had in mind when I think of Freckles. She's a very cute little villager, so I'm going to try and totally revamp this. First off, I'm going to choose the wallpaper. I thought about going in with the custom design, so I chose this one for now. And then I was looking at the paths, and I thought the brick path would be nice. Why am I calling it a path? It's not a path, it's a flooring. But nonetheless, yeah, we went with the brick one. And then I was gonna make it like a bedroom, like try and get everything in one area, a kitchen, a bedroom, a sitting area, just try and get everything in. So first off, I went with the big kind of elegant bed, and then I was trying to find furniture to go kind of work around it. I was like, do I put something behind it? Do I not? Do I just keep it quite simple? So I decided in the end that what I was going to do was just kind of go with it, get some little tables, get some like bedside tables going. So we went for that. I did switch out the bed a couple of times, switch out the wallpaper. This is just me being totally indecisive, not sure what to go with. I think I settled on this one. This one was definitely the one that I do like, and probably one of my favorite wallpapers for sure. The bed, it was just so big, it just wasn't working, and would have meant that I would have a lot less space anywhere else. So I switched it out for the ranch one, and then added in a lamp onto the bedside table, just because that's like a really nice combination. And then the ranch wardrobe is kind of a must. If you're using the ranch bed, you have to use the ranch wardrobe. So I'm just adding in some touches as well. Thought about doing the flowers all along the wall, but then I was like, no, maybe that's just a bit too much. And then just some cute little items to add on top. I honestly don't know why this little area was so hard to do. I mean, it's just a little bedroom area, but I feel like I'm just so picky about things. So yeah, it's finally taking some shape. I've decided to add in the umbrella as well. I thought about using this little bread eco print bag because we used it in one of the collabs we did recently, and Danny picked it and I was like, should I do that? But it just didn't work. So sorry, Danny. If you're watching, I'm sorry. And then over here, I thought would be nice to do like a little bit of a reading nook. I do love this Zen bench thing. I just don't know what it is about it. It's just so cute, and you can custom design it. I tried, it didn't look quite right. And then I added in a little plant in the corner. I'm still not able to say that plant properly, I don't think. Chef Lura, I'm finally maybe getting there, fingers crossed. And then the rocking chair, I just thought that this went with this whole like cottage cozy vibe. And we need some things on the wall as well, so just went for, you know, a floral swag and a frame there, just something pretty and cutesy. And then I was just looking for something else to go in the middle, so I decided to add the welcome sign in. Not sure if that really fits there, but whatever. And then me accidentally leaving the decorating section. And then over here is where I'm going to do a little mini compact kitchen. I'm going to use a ranch furniture just for some consistency, and probably because that's my kind of go-to thing with making kitchens at the moment. And then moved it down a bit, and then added in a refrigerator because you need somewhere to keep your food cold. And then I had the idea of adding in, I've got a really cute door design that you use glow stickers to create. And just to fill up this area, instead of putting a bit of furniture, I thought I'm going to make use of the wall space just to clear out the gap and create more of a section between the kitchen and the bedroom. So I thought that that worked quite nicely. And then back down here, we need a little dining area. I tried to use the big one, but I was like, there's just going to be no room for the chairs anywhere near here. So I just went in for the small one. It kind of like mirrors what I've done in the top right corner there, but that works nicely. And then just trying to figure out what else to put in. I thought about using like an ironing board just to fill up the area that's left in the center, and then we can just add in some ironing related items. Stack of clothes is definitely a winner at the moment. What a great item to use. So I custom designed that. Tried to find one that really matched, but then yeah, it kind of failed a little bit. Wasn't feeling the dark colors, but we went for it. And then yeah, that's pretty much nearing the end. Just some final touches now. Some little things on the kitchen area. How can you leave a kitchen area without putting stuff on the countertops? Like, what was I thinking? Some salad, yum. Not really, I would rather pancakes or scones. But you know, adds in that pop of green, which I like. And some more wall items here and there. Just need some art up back here, I think. I don't normally tend to use this variation on the mum's art, but I quite like it. And then there we have it. That's it. finally we move on to Pate, and this is what her house looked like before. I quite liked it, but I feel like we can make some improvements. I'm gonna stick with the blue and the kind of bathroomy feeling because I've not done a bathroom yet. So I'm going to do a bathroom for Pate, and I'm going to put it over in this corner over here. I want to use the clawfoot bathtub because that is my favourite bathtub. And I haven't mentioned the walls and the flooring yet, but I'm going to keep this flooring because I quite like it and I've never really had an opportunity to use it. And I'm going to go with the blue plank walls. It's just a bit less in your face than the tiles were, so I think that that's a nice addition. I'm just trying to find a table to pop in behind the bathtub. I just thought maybe something cute to put some candles on, because, you know, nice relaxing bath area would be cute for her. She's a duck, so I'm sure she'll spend lots and lots of time in this bathtub. And then we need somewhere to do some hand washing, face washing, etc. So I've added in that one. I did decide to change the colour of the clawfoot bathtub just because the white was just a little bit cleaner and the blue was a little bit off, so we changed that up. And then I wanted to incorporate this Moroccan footrest just because I really like it. I really like that colour variation on it. It's really cute. And then bathtub, that means like bathrobes and slippers. So I've added some of them in, added the bathrobe onto the wall, which just fills it up a bit. And then a ducky, because bath time ducks are just the cutest. And I went with the blue one just to try and fit in with what we were doing. I thought the flooring was looking a bit dull, so I tried to add in a little bit of detail there by using a rug. And then it was my first opportunity to use the blue colorization of the dried flowers, so that was nice. I had to incorporate a bed in here somewhere, so I'm just going to shove it over in this corner down here. I wasn't really sure where else to put it, and then I was looking for a bedside table, and I thought that the blue one kind of quite matched quite well with the ranch. It's not perfect, but it's close enough for sure. And then a little bit of a fancy frame. I do like that, just that painting. I don't know why. It's just vibrant. I like how all the colours go together. And then just mixing around these little items here. I wanted to get in the rattan basket just to try and make the bedroom flow into the bathroom a bit more. And then I wasn't sure what to separate the room with, as I wanted to give Pate a little kitchen as well. So I decided to go for the wood partition in white, and then add in some stools and make it into like a kind of a breakfast bar type situation. So I've used two different kind of stools. I just moved it along a bit to give it a bit more space. And then I thought a nice little plant in the corner. I tried to make this one work. I really, really like this item, but whenever I put it down, I look at it and I'm like, it doesn't look quite right. So I left it there for a bit, and it didn't stay very long, but it was there for a second. I did like the pop of yellow it gave, but hey. And then just trying to fill out this wall, because this will be kind of the first wall that you see when you walk in. So I thought I should probably make a bit of an effort with it. But it just really turned out to be shelves and a picture. Not very exciting, but oh well. This was the point where I decided we needed a different plant. The Monstera I thought worked a bit better, so we left that there. And then a drink and some pancakes to go on the shelf. And then I decided to make the kitchen along here. So just lots of kitchen-y bits. I wanted to use a sloppy sink, and I really like the teal blue. I know it doesn't match the other blues that I've used in the kitchen or the whole room, but I thought it was a nice little kind of mix the little tones a bit with the different blues. And then I used the checkout counter as my countertops for the kitchen. I use them in the grey variation. I think that they work well with the blues. It's not ideal, it's not seamless. I just have to accept that there's gaps in between the items, but hey, it's what it is. And then I tried to find some items to go on top of here. The toaster was cute. The simple kettle, again, a different shade of blue to add in. And then it really was just adding in some wall items. I thought these were nice. I really like that tapestry and the macrame tapestry as well. Super cute items. And then over here, I wanted to get in a clock. And then, yeah. everyone, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know which one was your favourite extreme house makeover in the comments below. I would love to know. I don't know which one was my favourite. Maybe the second one. The second one felt much more me, but I do like the differences that we did. Try to change up my interior style a little bit, have some fun with these cute little house renovations. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe if you're not already. I'd love to have you again soon for another video. Bye bye.